1, 2, 3. It's Eden Village Homestead, 'cause we're home instead.
Really important, have good vibes. This does not always work. This is not like striking a match. This is do it yourself, and it could be hard. It could take time. It could take years, or it could take 5 minutes. Okay, so be kind to yourself if you're trying something new. It's good to have good energy around, okay? A nice song. I've been around so many of bow drill fires where it's not working, and then everyone gathers around and sings a spirit song. It lights up. The way we're going to make this fire is with friction, okay? Take your hands or your paws or your wings, put them together, rub them together fast, and now go twice as fast. You should feel some heat. If you were able to go 100 times faster, you would make fire. Okay, and this is an ancient art, fire making. In the Torah, it says that when Abraham went to go make his sacrifice on the mountain, that he carried the fire with him. So he was a fire carrier. Was he carrying a bow drill fire making set? Was he carrying an ember? We're not sure exactly, but he was a fire carrier. So let's learn how to release the heat and the fire from this wood. You want as little amount of friction on that top part as possible, so I'm resharpening that. I'm also going to take some wax from a candle, rub it on there so that it'll spin a little bit better. I'm going to take a little bit of wax and put it inside of the notch of my handle also, so that it spins without friction, because we don't want friction on the top side. This bottom side from our previous drill, you see it worn down a little bit. It's got a little bit of black. I'm going to cut off that ash so that we get some raw pine wood ready to burn. One of the biggest mistakes that people do when they go to make a fire is they don't prepare their resources, the things that they're going to need in the future. Have y'all heard about the future? It's just like place down the great river of moments of now. So let's say we get this coal. That's what we're trying to get, a little coal. I'm going to need a place to put it. I'm going to need a little, like a nest of very dry, very thin pieces of wood, of tinder, of kindling. Okay, and then after that, if I want to make a fire, it's very good to have all of your sticks, your twigs, and your logs ready to go. People often forget that. Let's go make a little tinder bundle of super dry stuff. All right, so I got some super dry grass, and I'm gonna sort of just, I don't know, play with it and twist it into some sort of a nest. I'm gonna take a lot of this loose, super dry stuff and crumble it in here. I got this little piece of bark. It's gonna go under our fireboard, and if the coal comes out, it's going to land on there, and then we'll be able to use that bark to transport it into our nest. Friends, we are ready to make fire! More fire! I'm going to take the bottom side up, put it on the inside of this ring. See, here's some tension. You can see there's a nice little bit of tension. You're going to do one nice twist until it clicks. I'm going to roll it down so you'll be able to hold it with one hand. Hold it with one hand. Going to take my kippah, put the kippah on the top. Now check this out. You want to put your foot on the fireboard. Okay, you want to take this part of your wrist here and lock it into your shin. Okay, for stability's sake. You're going to put your bottom side in here, top side in here. You want to do long, slow, for starters, long and slow draws of your bow. And you start getting into your rhythm. So building up a little bit of hot dust, filling up that hole. It's getting hot. You can see some smoke starting to build up. And now I'm going to go a little bit faster and a little bit harder. From Hashem feeds the fire from the sun, feeds the fire from the trees, feeds the fire that we light tonight. The fire from Hashem feeds the fire from the sun, feeds the fire from the trees, feeds the fire that we light tonight. The fire, fire, burning brightly, heal us with your light. Fire, fire, burning brightly, heal us with your light. The fire from Hashem feeds the fire from the sun, feeds the fire from the trees, feeds the fire from the light, feeds the fire that we light tonight. The fire from the sun feeds the fire from the trees, feeds the fire that we light tonight. Fire, fire, burning brightly, heal us with your light. Fire, fire, burning brightly. A little bit of smoke coming up. Let's see. Alright, I think we got a coal. Yes! This is what we're after, folks. The hot dust here got so hot. And it's, we got a little coal. People often freak out when you get a coal, they move quick. The tradition teaches us to slow down at this moment, not to hurry too much, sort of to appreciate it, to notice it. I'm going to go bring my nest to the coal. I'm not going to bring the coal to the nest because it is a little bit delicate. Here's my nest. As you see, the coal is sitting on a piece of bark here. I'm going to take it, put it inside the nest, a little pizza flip. Coal is in there. Alright. Okay. Okay. At the pop.
Ooh.